be like, yeah, baby, because this the Keith Sweat Hotel. You know, tell me what you want.
How you doing, baby?
How you doing?
I don't know, Keith.
What did he do today?
Yeah, you can go ahead and get it popping right now, Ella.
Yeah. Well, alright. Yeah. This ain't no podcast, it is a broadcast. Yeah. Yo, this the smartest and dumbest you ever heard. Intelligent and ignorant, you heard it first. Sipping on this brown with a brown skin. Cognac and caramel skins with time beard. Who you love, who you hate, well let's talk about it. The hottest topics and best believe we ain't going gothic. Hotter than the tropics, you looking forward, you know we got it. See the bigger picture, no microscopic. We the livest, know you tuned in. Yeah, we know you tuned in, nothing but a G thing. All we missing is juice and gin, tying up the loose ends. We ain't asked for your 2 cents. Special guests every single day and still no new friends. Calm down, youngin', I know you see that we run it. I promise that this ain't nothing compared to what's really coming. Andre, I ain't talking 3,000, I'm talking drumming off the glass when I dunk it. It's geese, just say you love it. This that ignorant issue like, yeah. Getting jiggy on the mic, 1, 2, 1, 2. This that ignorant issue like, you know, sports, social commentary, women in life, yeah. This that ignorant issue like, Getting jiggy on the mic, 1, 2, 1, 2. This that ignorant issue like, you know, sports, social commentary, women in life. That's right.
Snacks? Wow.
You know,
more life.
I'm a whole meal. But
That's how we starting the show right now?
That's how we starting the show.
Jesus Christ.
You know?
Let me sip my water because I'm feeling a little thirsty.
Quench your thirst.
Episode 19.
Woo,
we got
woo.
you back in the building. How you
The
feel?
one and only. I'm Chanel Monique.
Monique, you got the accent mark on your E or I one of them? Because chicks always think they different when they got the accent mark on their name. Like
And they're basic.
the Ariel with the E got the little accent mark or something
Nah.
like that. Like, your name is Ariel, okay?
That's because when your mama wanted to be fancy, but she really from the hood.
There's a lot of Mercedes and Benzes around here, a lot of Lexuses, and you know, I ain't met a Jaguar yet, but I'm sure she out there somewhere. I don't, you know what I mean? A little Ford Escape or something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Escape.
Little Ford Escape. What's up, baby? How you doing? You're a little Ford Escape.
Little Ford Escape.
She ain't Mercedes. She Ford Escape. And they be built like them too. You know what I mean?
We're
not gonna go
talking
there,
about
man.
Caravan.
I was on the east side, man, last week. Jesus Christ. Somebody help me. I ain't never
I didn't
seen.
look.
Them females are like,
on the east, they a little different.
they different, bro. They like,
It's like the Amazon on the east. You
they
don't know
like,
what you gonna see
they
on the
mad
east.
aggressive.
Not aggressive.
I work with a couple, but when you just over there just to be over there, just, you know, vibing with my man, and
It's
I'm
like going
seeing
to
women,
Toledo
and I'm
Zoo.
like,
You like, my God.
gosh, she needs some lotion on her elbow. I mean, she look like she'll square up with
I
you
kid
right
you
now.
not. I was on the east on, what was that? Because it was my family day. My family, what is it? Your family reunion on Labor Day. So my
Yeah. I seen that.
yeah, I was on the east.
I didn't get
and,
an invite for the, you know, potato salad to indulge in, but you know, that's
Hell,
another-
I didn't get none either. I showed up that late. But I am that family member. But
you ain't want to be around your family. Just say that. You ain't
my family probably watching this podcast.
Man,
watching
listen,
this
everybody
live.
knows sometime it be them family functions you don't want to pop up to. You know what I mean? It'd be that one cousin like, should have beat her ass, but I got respect for Auntie House, so I'm going to go ahead and just chill out.
I ain't gonna go there with you today. I love my family.
I love my family, too.
We had a good time. You know, it was in the rain, and I was on the east. That's what we was talking about.
Right. You
Yes, I was
east.
on the east, deep.
Deep.
East.
Okay.
I mean, over there by the Foreman Mills. And I came across this one guy or whatever. He was such a gentleman. And he really made me like East Side dudes. But let me tell you about them women's, okay? Them women's was coming out with, I mean, they got 6-packs on their back.
They out here.
On their back.
On their back.
They got half their head done. They babies matching half their head. I'm like, is this a style or something? We leave out the house with 2 braids and the rest is nappy. Like,
They was at the family,
we don't care like that.
They was out there like that?
That was out there like that. Like.
And turned up, though.
Legit.
Oh,
You know, and I felt embarrassed, you know. I couldn't even FaceTime my best friend. I was like, I'm sorry my head keep turning. I am just
You got East Side family?
I do have East Side family.
Damn.
You know, but I'm not an East Side person.
I was about to ask you that because that was
I
my
was
next line of
completely
questioning.
out my-
Like, do you have East Side tendencies? We need to know.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, I was completely out of my element. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I love my people. It's just, you know, when you come across a different grade of people, you just be like, wow.
Be like, wow.
Wow. I mean, that's for lack of better words. I'm going to just leave it at
deep.
that.
I feel that way just period sometimes about people. Especially with people when their kids be looking bow. When I'm out at Maya
And they
or
look
Target,
good.
or the market, random little places like that, and the mama be looking like a meal?
A meal.
A whole meal. Mama be looking
Meal.
good, but as soon as she pick her
meal.
daughter up out the car seat out the back, it's like, wait a minute now.
Let me tell you.
You ain't gonna braid her up with a barrette set, nothing.
Look, let me tell you. School just started, and
The
a lot
shirt-
of us
the
only
shirt got
posted, our kids that were looking good or
Mustard
whatever.
stains on the shirt.
But some of us posted our kids, and they were looking real dirty. How was it the first
Did you
day of
comment?
school?
Did you say something?
Nope.
Why you didn't
Nope.
say nothing? You gotta let them people know. You are a mother. We need a
I am a
community.
mother.
We need a community
But
of
let me
women
tell
telling
you,
women
these
what's
mamas,
good.
these new age mamas is tired, honey.
Ain't you a new mama?
Like, not all of us, but some of us is tired. Okay,
What
they
you
so
mean?
tired. If your baby, you knew your baby couldn't fit that uniform. She could barely fit that uniform in May.
no.
Why you start that baby off her first day of school, going to school with last year's uniform on? She could barely fit it.
Oh,
And then you
no.
ain't even earn it. And then you posted it talking about some first day back. Sis.
First day back in the old uniform.
Sis.
Don't do
And
the
it
kid.
ain't nothing wrong if the uniform, it fits them. But sis, we looking at it's a crop top. Why is your baby uniform top a crop top? Let's start there.
Because she want her daughter to be sexy like her. You can't do that with the 4th and 5th graders, people. Stop doing that. Stop dressing your
CPS.
kids up to be
CPS.
looking sexy and shit. Make the kids look like kids, B.
CPS. That's
You
what I
know
gotta say.
CPS? Damn,
No,
I ain't gonna go that far. You know what I mean? Change the dress.
Because I don't like seeing kids not being well taken care of or taken care of. I don't, first of all, they didn't ask to be here. Second of all, they love you unconditionally no matter what you do.
I don't
Your
know.
Look, when you were 5, you loved your...
I don't know. It was the moments like, wow, she ain't making the pancakes with the crispy edge. We beefed out, mama. I don't know about this.
At 5?
Yeah,
At
we
5?
at 5. We beefed out. She ain't made the crispy edge.
Mama ain't make my pancakes right this morning, guys.
Yeah,
Just,
we
if
beefed
you
out.
see me a little sad, I'll be okay.
I don't know my mama like that. She ain't cooking right. But anyway. Now,
Tell your
I
mama.
seen some shit right now. Nicki Minaj.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now, she
This
is
a little
Sagittarius,
sensitive.
you know what I mean? And
That don't got nothing to
love,
do with nothing.
I love my fellow signs, but listen here, Nicki, you got to chill out fighting niggas, B. Cardi, you
Not just fighting.
you just had the baby, you know what I mean? You coming out knotted up. You coming out looking crazy. You know what I mean? Y'all young women, y'all got both of the hot albums out. You know what I mean? Like, what are y'all doing? What's going on?
Why is Nicki feeling the need, if she feels that an artist, another female artist, is just as talented or possesses, great skill or whatever, why does she feel threatened? Why does she feel that, hey, I have to jeopardize another woman's career or another woman's, her bag? Because Remy Ma and Cardi B both stated that Nicki Minaj has tried to tell people, if, you work with Cardi B or if you work with such and such, whatever, you can't work with me. Or if you invite such and such, whatever, I'm not going to show up, or whatever the case may be. She's all of a sudden felt like, I'm going to end their career because I'm going to be the only queen bee in this industry. And that's not fair. That's not fair because first and foremost, if that was the case, then why you didn't do that to Beyonce? Because you couldn't. Beyonce could have ended your career in a snap of a finger. But why would you do that to every other female artist who has just as much potential, who's just as great, instead of, just being one of the team? It's okay to have female competition, but to, hinder your own sister's career, and I'm not saying they're biological sisters, but they are, sisters. You try to be part of the female culture or whatever and all that good stuff. But I don't feel like she should have tried to stop Cardi B's bag. Her trying to stop Cardi B's bag after Cardi B just had a baby, that deserves an ass whooping. Not only would I have taken off my shoe and thrown it at you, you better be glad I ain't pick up the bodyguard and throw him at you. And then she tried to play it down like, oh, she's just acting ratchet. I don't understand why she's acting like that or whatever the case may be. Like, she tried to play it down and like she's being the bigger person, but you brought somebody else's kid into it. First and foremost, as a woman, you don't ever bring. Because
as a woman.
You don't ever bring.
Because as a woman, who be saying that? Was that Nene? I seen that. Yeah, a chick showed me that. As a woman, I'm coming to you as a woman.
Don't bring nobody babies in. Don't bring nobody babies.
Hey, man, I fight kids, man. So
you fight kids?
I fight kids.
It's okay. My kid fight back. But
yeah, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You don't ever bring nobody kids into nothing. I feel like there's a fine line where you should keep adult stuff as adult stuff. But you cross that line when you start talking about somebody's kids. Because you bring Juju up in any type of argument or fight, you better be ready to fight. Because I don't play about
somebody
my baby.
ever brought your kid up in this situation?
No, and I pray to God don't nobody ever try me like that. Don't nobody ever try me like that.
You and your son.
Don't ever try me like that because I will make a trip, baby.
Will you?
You be in my trunk.
I think mamas got extra strength when it comes to their kids. Like,
oh, we do.
I think y'all do.
We
like,
do.
Real talk.
We got more strength than all the Marvel superheroes.
Y'all pushing them out. Y'all deal. You know what I mean? Like, especially like the single moms out there. Like,
woo, 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 woo,
I really got to give y'all a shout out. You know, not to sidetrack because, man, y'all really be holding it down, man. Like, I mean, multiple jobs and, you know what I mean? Y'all taking care of niggas out here, too. It's a lot of chicks taking care of niggas out here. So, you know what I mean? Fellas, if you're a real man.
Moms at that point.
Yeah. Y'all adopting these grown-ass men out here. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, we got to stop it. We got to stop
man.
it. When you see your sis taking care of a grown man, and there's a difference between picking up the pieces because your man, them fell off or whatever, or, then actually taking care of him.
Mm-hmm.
If you see
explain, because go ahead. Explain,
okay, so picking up
from
the
a woman's
pieces,
perspective.
Picking up the pieces, maybe he done got laid off or whatever. He's in the big three. We got to call Marvin. You only going to get a certain portion of your check or whatever. So you start filling in the gap for what he would typically do until, they get back on, when the line pick back up. If it ain't something similar to that case, you should not be taking care of that grown man. Meaning, he's driving your car, dropping you off at work, He's not going to work. Let's start there. Or is he doing anything with your vehicle during that day to bring home any type of coin? If he comes and pick you up and don't have any coin at the end of the business day, what are you doing with my car? Where have you been? Where have you been this whole entire time?
Or at least,
what have you been
pump
making
fake and
happen?
Throw the gas in there and make it look like
and then give me my car back on E. So what's really going on?
Damn, on E, you ever had that happen before? Like a nigga use your vehicle?
Let me tell you.
Oh, wow.
We ain't going to say no names, but yes. That's why, I have been redeemed.
That's what you say. Have you?
I have been. Look, let me tell you.
Please, you got a lot to tell.
Let me tell you. We've all had that one person before. I think because women, we have like such a nurturing aspect of us where we want to take care. We see the potential that you have or whatever. So we're going to invest in you. We're going to invest this time. We're going to give you money. We're going to, whatever you need to help get you better, that's what we're going to do. But you got to help somebody help you, you know? But if he's not showing you that he wants to help himself or that he's trying to do better or he's trying to help you help him, what are you doing here?
Because I feel like as a man, pussy is to be deserving of from niggas. Like niggas, the only way to get pussy, bro, you really got to have a job, a career, a successful work week. You know what I mean? That's niggas who deserve the pussy. You know what I mean? Niggas who work hard, got to grind, got a business, got to hustle. You know what I mean? I
agree.
You come home at the end of the day with no gas and no cash. You ain't even got $38.
30?
Damn,
38.
38.
$38.
Yeah, he might bought a lemonade or something like that. $2 out the 40 he made that day. So nigga might bring home $38. You ain't even bring home the $38 from the little A for weed you sold today.
Little A.
I'm praying for black men out here, man. Y'all, we got it hard, man. But at the same time, I think a lot of men wasn't taught responsibility. You know what I mean? Or I think black people, period, have an accountability issue when it comes to emotional problems.
Tell me about it.
Recurring family traumas that still carry on generation after generation.
Yes.
That nobody seems to try to heal. You know what I mean? Or men. You know what I mean? Like
That's
a lot
the
of this
word
shit,
right there.
You ever be around people and they bringing up these stories and it's like, damn, that happened like 20, 30 years ago.
And
they talk about it with the same passion
mad.
Of malice and anger. Like, whoa.
Mad.
The reason why I'm getting to this is the Mac Miller situation. Young Dog was 26.
Yeah.
And really didn't listen to his music like that, but I was a fan of his personality. You know, dude was charismatic. He brought a lot to the game, but mental health. What were you suppressing that much to where you felt like you damn near had to kill yourself?
And did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are you suppressing? Like, we got to talk about this. Like, black, white, Hispanic, whoever been through trauma, you've been through hurt, you've been through things. Yo, talk about it, express it in healthy ways. You know what I mean? Deal with it healthily, because what's going to happen is you might look up, best friend might be on Facebook like, yo, I can't take it no more. I can't do this no more. What am I going to do with my life? When motherfuckers start talking like that little bit by little bit, check on your peoples.
Yeah.
That made me think too, like, who's really around him that care about him? You know what I mean?
Not the right ones.
Because you would know when your friends are going through something or when they're in need emotionally, especially black men. You know what I mean? Men, period, because we don't really have too many outlets.
Or y'all do, but y'all don't feel comfortable. It's frowned upon.
It's been frowned upon since we was kids. You show any kind of emotion as a child, especially a boy, you're taught to not cry, not show no emotion, not show no pain, not show you hurting.
And that's something we have to stop doing. I think we have to teach our young boys.
Fuck these men up. This is generations of this.
Yeah.
You
but
feel
we
me?
don't know how to we don't teach our kids, and that's one thing I'm doing with Julian, how to properly channel your emotions and your aggressions. Okay, I understand you're angry. Like today, for example, Julian had a photo shoot today. Julian, he got in his moment where, you know, he needed a nap, but he started acting like he needed a nap.
Temper tantrum?
No, yeah. Well, it wasn't a temper tantrum. He had tears.
At the photo shoot?
At the photo shoot. So he had a few tears or whatever. So I was like, what's wrong? I'm hot. Okay. Use your words. But we're not going to cry because you hot. You're going to verbalize it.
I'm hot. I want to cry. I'm hot now. I want to cry now.
But you're using your words. Yeah, but we have to teach our children how to properly express themselves to the point where you're not going around blowing up schools, or you're not suppressing it with drugs, or you're not, battering. You're not battering women, putting your hands on women because you don't know how to properly channel your emotions. And we have to stop doing that to our black men, because they become 50 years old and they don't want to go see a counselor because they got issues that they haven't dealt with from when they were 20.
Oh my, yo.
So, and I'm only saying this because this hit me so hard. I just had a real conversation yesterday before I talked to you. I had a real conversation with a family member of mine, and it's so real.
Home?
It hit home because it's just this one, and this conversation hits home because there's so many generational curses that I even recognize head on, within my family, that I really wish, we could sit down and talk about. But when you start addressing stuff, people get so riled up.
Man.
Oh, that malice start a whirring. You be like, all right now, chill,
Bring it down about 5 of them notches,
and
man.
by that time they about to, they ready to fight. What you fighting for? Fighting ain't gonna solve the issue. Put that same energy into solving this issue. I need you to express that. Yeah. I need you to say it. I need you to finally get all this out so we can get this off of your heart, so you can move forward and you can be healthy. And we can start building a healthier relationship and build better generational things to pass down besides curses. Let's try to get life right, okay? Let's get you right so you can be a healthier person for the next generation.
Right. Healthy, man.
We need
healthy.
Our mental man. Oh, my God.
I was talking about this with my uncle, man, yesterday. About money and just health and happiness and things of that sort. And it's like, yo, like, everybody want to get to a bag, right? And
Man,
some people may have a bag. Some people may be getting money. You might be, you know.
Say about these bag getting people.
And but I was talking with my uncle about healthy bags, happy bags. A lot of niggas is getting money, but a lot of niggas ain't happy. A lot of niggas is miserable. A lot of y'all, you know, fucked up emotionally and spiritually, mentally, because you got to think, man. Life is really just about your choices. You know what I mean? Are you going to choose to enable your unhappiness with your habits, with your vices, shit like that? Or are you going to choose to be happy and do something positive with yourself? Be positive with your life. Be positive with the people you choose to endeavor with and indulge in. You know what I mean?
Some people don't know, though. One thing
I'm
learning,
some people don't know.
They don't know.
Motherfuckers know, man. It's
no, they
no
don't.
excuses,
no,
bro.
They don't. And I'm learning. Shout out to my personal development and leadership coach because
go ahead,
they
coach.
don't. Lanasia, Angelina,
come on, coach.
my personal development and leadership coach made me understand that people don't know. Even if they've been around it, they still don't know. You can't fault them for what they don't know. So this whole phrase of getting in my bag.
I don't do that, but
this whole phrase of getting in my bag, outside of seeing people on Instagram, you know, continuously say, hold on, my lipstick are there. But it's outside of seeing the whole, oh, I'm in my bag or whatever written on, you know, Insta Snap or on your timeline or whatever the case may be. What does really getting in your bag mean? Does that mean getting to a place where I'm... Yes, but that's a personal thing, though. But people think it's just money.
Right.
And when it's not just money. And they don't understand that getting in a bag, well, personally for me, getting in my bag means getting to a place where not only am I financially stable, I'm spiritually stable, I'm mentally stable. Every aspect of my life is just where I need it to be. And it's not just the money. It's not. Because you can have all the money in the world and still be so unhappy.
Prime example, young dog, 26.
Yeah.
Success. The nigga didn't hit 30 yet.
Attained success. You know, he had...
But was that really his definition of success to him? You feel what I mean? Like, you know what, people, until you meet people and you talk to them and you be around them, a lot of people don't enjoy their careers.
No.
Rapping, you know,
but it comes with a whole lot more than what they thought it would. When they were here and it was, you know, their career hadn't just picked up just yet, they were like, man, I can't wait till I get this, and that. And then they get that, and it comes with a whole lot more than what you thought it would.
Let me tell you something, man. You know why I say, like, I wouldn't understand that. Maybe because I haven't lived that lifestyle yet as far as attaining that amount of fame or some shit like that. But, you know, when you hear a lot of people music or their story, a lot of people been through the grind, the grit, the struggle, you know, hardships, failure.
Yeah.
You know, everybody fucking them over and letting them down or not putting them on.
Yeah.
Once you get to that level, I feel like, why haven't you built a mental, you know, barrier for that? You know what I mean? For the shit that come with certain things that you think is too much or too invasive or, you know, things like that, problematic. If you've been through the shit you've been through and once you get to that height, it may be other problems, but you should have at least trained yourself for certain solutions.
This is true. But how long did it take Jay-Z to do that?
This is what I mean by you got to have the right people around you.
Yeah.
Because your OGs or the dudes older than you putting you on game or putting you on into this industry or whatever field you into, they going to guide you to deal with them problems. They going to tell you, yo, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fuck up. You're going to do this, that, and the third, right?
Yeah.
This is how you handle that, though. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
How you handle it is really what it's about. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
How you handle it, man.
But it take a while.
Get people with the experience who've been through that to teach you the game. Motherfuckers is selfish with the game.
Not only selfish, but people...
Like they don't want to see other people prosper or something,
that
bro.
That is very true. That is very true. People get threatened. Cardi B and Nicki. People get threatened. They want to take you off the game.
You think that's what it is?
What? Even Remy Ma talked about it. She was like, I was saying this earlier.
Remy Ma so thick. Jesus Christ. Thicker than a bottle of Remy.
You know, she pregnant again.
I bet she is.
About to get thicker.
I bet she is. All right, Papoose. She came out and it was like, all right, time to get this club. Shooting everything up. Man,
Oh my
but you think it's a
God.
jealousy thing with them though? Like,
I do.
do
think
you
she's
think
it's a
that she's
threatened
not
thing.
happy and she's
Something-
emotionally unstable
Oh, definitely.
and attacking others? Like,
Oh,
do you think that?
definitely. Yes, I definitely do.
Mm.
I definitely do. And I
'Cause
am
her-
proud
her
of
Flex
Nicki
interview
Minaj.
was pretty dope. But go ahead though.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about that though.
Yeah.
I understand that she has been on the throne for quite some time. She has definitely held her own for quite some time, and she hasn't had many to come up against her or try to even threaten that. I mean, you've had her little spit spat with Lil Kim, and Lil Kim also said the same thing or whatever. It was like same thing that to the same extent that Remy Ma was saying in her interview on the Wendy Williams show, where she was expressing like, I've heard that Nicki said she wouldn't work with certain artists if, I work with them. Or she wouldn't come to certain places if they invited me. To the point where you start threatening my bag. So now I am going to come after you. And then when I do come after you, you want to act like I'm the crazy bitch. No. She the type to throw stones and hide her hands.
Because after
And then she brought up
situation-
Remy, my son. Remember, she was like, you the type to abandon your kid for a band?
Damn, I ain't. You getting
I
me hip
would
low key. Like
be
this is a lot of.
knocking Nicki upside her head. Let somebody talk about my baby. And I am trying to be. Look, listen here, Saints. Okay. Yes, I'm
Trying to be
saved.
what?
Yes, I'm saved. Okay, but my walk
I
with
don't
Christ
know. I
is
mean, hey,
developing.
niggas can go see God in a minute. You about them children. You know, the nieces,
Do you
nieces,
feel me?
nephews, whoever.
Do you
like,
feel me? Because I don't play about kids. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
play about, especially my kid. One thing you can do, you can talk about me all day, but you will not attack my baby. The moment you let King Julian name slide out your mouth.
Chanel is all of 5'2", so please be threatened. Okay?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
all of 5'2" and some change. You know what I
Don't do
mean?
that. Well, I'm gonna just say this:
Uh-huh.
Michigan is an open carry state.
You ain't shooting niggas like you. What you?
Don't play with me.
I don't know.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Don't push it. Jeez, I'm gonna try to push. See what happens. Antagonize some shit.
Don't play with me.
But man, Nicki went through some shit with her brother, man, with the molestation case. Got out of that relationship with Safari dude, and that was messy. Still messy. You know.
Shout out to Safari though. He got a deal out of that.
You think?
You ain't hear about the dildo deal? He got like millions of dollars. Like, because like she was trying to, diss him or whatever and whatnot. But a sex industry,
a sex toy company.
a sex
right?
toy company offered him, a deal to copy his penis and make it into a dildo.
Mhm.
And they threw him quite a few million.
Hey man, hey fellas, listen here. hey, listen, know your worth. Hey, that's the moral of the story. Know your worth.
Man,
You know what I mean?
he's
Sometimes
winning, though.
don't let these women trash you like sex not everything, the dick not everything. I don't know. Well, hey, we making millions off the dick right now. You know?
To the men.
Oh man, I'm on some goofy shit right now, man. I ain't know that. That's a hell of a fact. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's winning right now. I think that was like within the
That's
last week or two.
That nigga had a motherfucker.
It went from a Twitter war to now I'm making meals. He like, thank you.
That shit
Thank
crazy.
you for trying to do me dirty.
But
on
I think
the
she
internet.
never. I think she never healed through them situations.
No, she hasn't.
think
I
she
think that's why
never,
she's so spiteful.
Dealt with it in a way that was like peaceful.
Mm-mm.
You
But
know,
that
I
goes
don't know
back
no
to
one's
mental
life.
health.
I don't know what they go through, but at the same time, you see these people reactions and how they move. It's like
Dirty.
whoa, like
You dirty.
yo. Not only that, it's like you're not right.
Mm-mm. That's why I feel like
Are you
back
you
to
not-
that mental
You gotta
health.
question people's happiness in their mental state.
She ain't. I don't feel like she
feel me?
is. I feel like
Like-
she needs therapy.
A lot of niggas need therapy. Even when Meek was talking about it in his interview, it was like, damn, when he was with her, they was popping pills and shit and all that. He was getting hooked on pills, this, that, and the third. And it's like, watch the company you keep.
Man.
Your partner can be
Birds
toxic.
of a feather
You
flock
feel me?
together.
You can be
That is
toxic
so
as a
true.
motherfucker. You know what I mean?
That is
And-
so true.
And not even realize it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you was talking about earlier, not even realizing certain shit.
Yeah.
But being conscious of making a choice to stay or leave, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be woman enough, be man enough to leave that situation alone.
But it'd be hard to leave toxic situations. I
This
don't
is-
know why. Because I've been in a toxic situation
I
before.
think we all have at a certain point. Like if you haven't been through, certain shit like that yet, like You need to start experiencing life a little bit. Like you need.
That
to,
is where you grow, though. That is where you. I do think it does need to be experienced. I definitely think everybody needs to know what a toxic relationship is, so that you can understand what a healthy relationship is.
Mm-hmm. And some people, their complacency can hinder you. Ooh. Being stagnant can hinder you.
Man,
you know, not wanting to elevate your life or your lifestyle. You know what I mean? And that can go as, you know, something as small as want to change a job. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or go travel somewhere. Do something different. You know what I mean? Make it more vibrant. Make it more lovely. Make sure the love there. But you got to love you, though. Make sure that person love them, though.
But how many people really, when you sit back and you think, do you really love yourself? And what does love look like to you? A lot of people can't answer that question. How do you like to be loved? What does love feel like to you?
I'm finding that shit out now. I ain't even gonna hold you up. I be thinking I know every other week, but I'm still.
It changes frequently for you.
Yeah, that shit changed. I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. You know, I got some growing up to do, some maturing to do myself.
And that's fine as long as you grow. Know. Life, you should forever be evolving. You should forever be growing. You should never be stagnant. Never. But a lot of people can't answer that question. And there's this thing. One of my homegirls had put me on a thing called the love languages. And for me, love means action. I need to see you doing certain things. That's how I consider to be love, you know, or you doing things such as like, things like putting gas in my car. My little post I made earlier this week, washing my car, getting it cleaned out or whatever, getting my oil changed, putting gas in my car and some money in a cup holder. That look like love to me. It's real. You know, actions for me, you know, means to me that, you know, you love me. You're putting forth effort to show me you love me.
Now, I got a question in regards to that statement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you want that from your man or random guys you may be dating? You know what I mean? Because because some people have the expectation, you know, from guys that they date and not they man. So do you want that treatment in a relationship or you want that treatment from every nigga you come across that you fucking around with? You know what I mean? Because females getting the game fucked up. They thinking you got to wash, oil change, put money in the cup holder while you just knocking her down. The other niggas may be knocking her down every other Saturday. You don't know. You don't know what these chicks be out here doing and be demanding a lot of shit from niggas. Be like, y'all got to chill out. Y'all got to chill out. A lot of y'all not even worth the $5 to put in the tank.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? A lot of chicks don't even have a vehicle to put the money in the cup holder in. What are you talking about?
Ooh.
But they making these posts and these statuses and these demands and requests.
Well,
you know, we need to know what
that felt like that was very sensitive for you.
You know what? It wasn't sensitive. It was more so like
calling somebody out.
I'm calling a lot of people out.
Who out there is he calling out?
You know what I mean? Because people got the.
What's her name?
No, it's about respecting the codes, the game. I need to. You know what? I'm gonna start going to bitches' family functions now. I'm gonna start going to like family reunions or the cookout. I need to see who raised you.
Oh man,
who is your auntie? Who taught you to be this way? Why are you so reckless? Why don't you have a nail and toe budget? What is going on? Why don't you have a vehicle?
Shout out to my best friend who been talking about my nail and toe budget.
You know what I mean? Like, why don't you have certain shit? But you demanding niggas to have certain shit. You feel what I mean?
That comes to the point where, and this is kind of where I'm at, where I feel like I should have certain things before I should start dating. Some people jump into the dating game and they're not quite ready to date. Because dating, I feel like, you have to have time, you have to have money, you have to have, you know, be ready to court someone. And people don't quite understand that just yet. So there you have those females who come into the game immaturely and they're looking for a daddy and not a man. Mm-hmm. So, of course, you know, they don't have a cup holder to put that money into, but they want you to take them everywhere in their car. And they're going to run your car down. They're not going to help you get no oil change. They're not going to put granted, if she did want to throw you some gas money, whatever the case may be, but she ain't going to, you know, the tread on your tires. She ain't got nothing on that. Like, they become users and not actual, you know, they not carrying their weight. And it really depends. Because you got those dudes out here that's looking to they sugar daddies. You know, they looking to take care of a young tenderoni. But you have those dudes out here who barely got something themselves and they trying to do for you and them. And it's really weighing on him more than it's weighing on you.
That's why you got to chill out.
But look,
So you gotta
they
chill
be-
out,
they
nigga.
be-
You know you ain't got the $38 to take that girl out. You didn't. Like, what we just say? What we just say
can't go
earlier?
out with $38.
You can't go out
Where
without.
we going with $38? The drive-in, and that's $10 a person. So 10 for you, 10 for me, and then you gotta do.
Let me see. You gotta get the bottle. That's like another dub. You know what I mean? Damn, nigga, you gotta.
Where we going? I need to know.
Let me
Where we
know.
going for $38? Because it sounds like we sitting in the
Let's
house.
think about that. Let me see. $38.
It sounds like you're gonna
You can do a
Netflix
you can
and
do
chill.
a picnic date for $38.
You could.
You know,
You
you
can
can do
buy
a
a
lot of
whole
thoughtful
bridge
shit
card.
with $38.
You
but
could.
you need them extra $2 to make it 40 to do something extra.
No, this
special,
what you do.
right?
The feds be on TV. I mean, be on live. I don't
What you
know.
mean? Like, so if a nigga,
You buy
like,
your
what if
$40
what if a
bridge
nigga
card.
take you out and he got $40? Like,
Then you need to be taking me on a picnic. You need to be taking
nah.
me.
What if y'all go out to like Red Lobster or something and he want to feed you a cheddar biscuit, but he only got $40? He looking at you
Oh, we
like
at the wrong place.
he looking
then.
at you like.
Cause there ain't no way you taking me out to eat, and you're not taking me out to eat, and I didn't offer to pay anything. Like that. That wasn't the.
Oh.
That wasn't the.
Oh, really now?
That wasn't the.
That wasn't what
That's not. You should have told me that in the beginning, or else I wouldn't have went. You should have made it
Damn.
my
But what if
choice
you really
before
like him?
I stepped out
What
the
if he's a
house.
good
Like
guy?
you should
What
have
if
helped me
he's a good- what if
understand that
he's a good
before. You
young
better
man?
hope I brought my wallet, cause I'll be the chick that all I got is my ID.
Who was you? You
ID
better
and
bring
lip
$20,
gloss.
$30 with you, just in case. What if we get robbed? What if I bring a
Well,
couple
they ain't
hundred?
still
What if I
nothing for
bring a
me,
couple hundred with me?
'cause all I got is
I'm
my
pumping
ID and my
gas,
phone.
and we get robbed. Now you ain't even got $38, so we can get home. You ain't
could
bring
call
shit but your
somebody.
ID. Now we both got robbed. He got your ID, my ID. Now all you got is your wallet.
I got Apple Pay.
The nigga that took our phones, your ID, took all my shit. Now we ain't got no money. All we got is this regular ass card.
All we got is Jesus, okay?
And baby Jesus in there. No shit.
As long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else.
Man, you know what, man? Jesus, life come at niggas fast, man.
Ooh, tell me about it.
That dating life, man. You know, dating is it's smooth, but it's very like
Let me tell you
I'm a
about
real
dating.
picky person, man. Like I'm very like I'm a bit much. I know I am. You know, I'm very picky. I'm very particular. I like what I like. I don't go a lot of different places. I'm not a
let me
club
choke on my
nigga.
water.
Please don't invite me to no club. I'm not him, baby. We can go to a lounge, nice restaurant somewhere. You know what I mean? But the extra shit, the thotty shit, I need to meet your whole friends.
Your whole friend?
Yeah, because chicks got at least one
I
or two.
need to
of them.
know who you can't be around.
Exactly. I need to know, do I need to holler at your sister or you? I don't know. You tell me.
My auntie said stop calling females out their name.
Who said that, auntie?
Uh-oh. Tell them auntie.
Who said that, auntie? Well, let me tell you something, auntie. And I'm gonna keep
auntie gonna get you
and I'm gonna keep it real respectful, auntie, right? Let me tell you something.
Because auntie will pull up on you.
I just tell her to pull up right now.
Shout out to Auntie Niecy. Woo, 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 woo.
Can she cook good grits? Is her grits good?
What? Everything my Auntie Niecy do is great.
Damn, she-
Oh, let's take a moment and
Yeah, 'cause-
patronize. My Auntie Niecy owns a lottery store in between, I believe it's Appleton and Otter Drive on Plymouth. Definitely go support your black businesses.
Okay.
All right, get your play your lottery, buy your lottery books to help
Dollar
you get
Straight,
those
50,
great
50.
numbers.
You know what I mean?
And then while you in there, get you some water, get you some candles, some paper towel and stuff for
That's
your
right,
house
get you some
and all that
essentials.
great stuff.
That's right. Incense, because some of y'all, you know what I mean? You need to cleanse that. Cleanse that ore. Get that ore together. Anyway, auntie,
She said, "Stop calling women out their name."
first of all, auntie, you know, some bitches got to get called out their name. You know what I mean? That's just part. That's
She
just how
gonna
life.
whoop you.
That's just how life go. You know, I'm very respectful. I'm very charismatic. I know how to treat a woman who is a woman, who demands respect as a woman. You feel
Okay.
what I mean? But sometimes, man, some of these bitches need to get cut into. Period. Because y'all dispositions be messed up, auntie.
Okay, but what about y'all?
I'm just speaking from experiences right now.
Okay, well,
'Cause
so
me and
where
Auntie-
you been?
me and-
Because you sound like you done ran into some ugly
Oh
ones.
my God, man! I done
You
ran into-
gotta
man, I done ran
tell
into-
the story. Who
ain't no
is
story.
she? What she do? Cause it sound like you done ran across some
I mean, I done ran across
some
a few.
janky females.
Not more so janky, but like chicks be beautiful. You might have your shit together. You might have a lot of great qualities. But you know what it is with me? It's like I'm too much of a realist for people. You know, so it's either you gonna love me or not like me. It's really no in between with Thomas. It's really like, and 9 times out of 10, you gonna love me. You know what I mean? But for the most part, like, it's a respect thing. if it can be the littlest shit that make me look at you like you just disrespected yourself.
I wish y'all could have seen me.
You know what I mean? You disrespecting yourself, so why would I respect you from here on out?
True.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
True.
You know?
But that's the same thing that comes to you guys.
Yeah.
Because
I know that, man. I know that, but I'm just saying there's some females out here, bro. You got to watch out for them. That's why you got to get around who their grandma is. Thanksgiving is in 2 months. Who you bringing to the?
You going to the family function?
Hey, every chick who in my phone, I'm popping up.
I need a plate.
I'm going 10 minutes of crib.
You need a plate.
Popping in, doing the whoop. Hey, I'm time whoop whoop. Okay, all right. Sweet potato pie
right.
not hidden. Okay.
Okay.
And you know what, baby? You look good. I got to slide off. You know, grandma. Boom. At the next chick crib. Yeah, how you? Psh, her auntie can't cook either.
Who the hell you be going over?
I'm making up like fake scenarios. I'm just saying, like.
I cannot.
I'm just saying, you got to check these. You got to do background checks now.
You
Meet these people family.
No, this is very true.
You got to do in-person background checks, man.
You do.
I don't know y'all niggas where you come from.
And you do have to sit up there and really, take heed and actually just observe, because everybody ain't right.
You damn near want to meet her mama on the second date. Like, wait a minute. I need to know where you come from.
Who raised you?
Who raised you? Is your daddy around?
Did you grow up in a 2-parent household?
You feel me? Because a chick may lie to you. Like, I had both parents.
Do you know who your real papa is?
I love my mother. Mama don't even treat her right. She beefed out with mama. You don't even know.
True. This is true.
You got to get around.
You got to ask these questions though.
What's your first 3 to 5 questions for a guy? Say you at Starbucks having a latte, extra whipped cream, with a young fella, and he's like,
fella.
What you want to ask me now? Since we're speaking on dating, what do you want to ask that young man now?
Okay, so
well, let's sip this.
How do you feel about children?
I love the kids. Love the kids. I love kids, man. You know what? My nieces.
Oh my God. Okay.
Those my babies, man.
Okay, and then what is your relationship with God? Like, what do? Do you go to church often?
Well, I don't do church often, but I definitely pray and meditate at least 10 to 15 minutes every morning, every night. In between the day, I'm always thinking of the Most Highs. I know the angels is watching over me and protecting me. And I know that God, man, really put a lot of people in my life and put me through a lot of situations to be the resilient young person I am. And not only that, but taking my core values of what I was raised in the Baptist church. But outside of church, you can get certain things in church, but when you get home, it has to be a spiritual essence.
It has to be a lifestyle.
You know what I mean?
You can't just be doing it for the show.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Sunday.
The spiritual dynamic of it. Because when I speak spiritual, that means you live in that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You're really living and breathing what you practice or whatever you ordain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get into the religious talks. If you want to, we can.
That was just a question. I was just saying.
God is,
you asked me
God
if I
is
was in
definitely,
Starbucks.
God is definitely a part of my life. But go ahead with the third one.
Because I feel like, I can't be in a relationship with somebody and I'm trying to convert them.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to convert you.
Don't convert me,
And
baby.
I can't, first and foremost, I can't be with a person. I'm at the point in my life where I'm recognizing that you can't just date for fun. It's not that I'm just not recognizing that. I kind of recognized that maybe like 4.5 years ago.
For fun.
You can't date for fun. Dating means something totally different to me now because I am a mother. And with me being a mother, I have to take heed to whomever I'm dating has to be a role model, or whatever they do is going to be what my child or what my son feels is acceptable, because that's who I chose to be with. And I can't have you out here, doing mama dirty and my son looking at you do me dirty, and that's supposed to be his, role model of what a man looks like. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, like, I need you to be a respectable, somewhat role model for what I want my son to be when he grows up. Like, I need you to, because I can't date any old Joe Schmo. And I'm saying I'm not, I'm out here looking for a daddy, but I have a son. So that means that one day you're going to be around my son. And if you're not a respectable dude, or if you're not got your own stuff together to be able to bring anything to the table. Because I got tables, honey, and I got a few of them. I got a patio table. I got a dining room table for the upstairs and the downstairs. I brings the table. But what are we putting on this table? And I can't put it. I can't be the only one putting anything on this table. And that's typically the norm right now.
Yeah, bro. Like if you dating chicks with kids, like that was kind of a new thing for me. You know, dating a woman with a child or two.
She said, check the medicine cabinet.
Check the medicine cabinet.
When you go to when you go to your girl's house, your girl's people.
Oh
house.
yeah. Hey.
Make sure they not
Hey,
crazy.
because it's some crazy pills. You know, make sure you double check, triple check.
Google what they.
As soon as she go to the bathroom,
prescriptions.
can you just? I think I'm ready to go. What you mean, baby?
I don't feel so good no more.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, you know, what's your next question though? You know, after that little
And then
statement,
it would have to be, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Because first and foremost, I can't be with nobody that's stagnant. Like that boils my blood.
5 years.
If I can't build with you, there is no future for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't be with somebody and that's just we just gonna be together. That's it. We're gonna be together for the rest of our life. What
This
are
nigga
we?
said a 5-year plan, and niggas is dying at
Yes.
26.
And what I mean, you have to
You
ask
know,
these
like you
people,
gotta have a goal. Period. Like
and people don't have
you
goals.
know, I mean, I don't give a fuck about the time frame. I really just want to know, are you working day to day towards what you plan to accomplish? And I don't care if that takes 6 months to a year, 5 years, whatever.
But you got to start asking though, because people say, "I want to do this one day." Okay, but you want to do this one? Do you have an execution plan? What are you
Ain't
doing
no plan.
for
That's what I'm
next
talking
18
about.
months?
Yeah.
What's your next 18 months supposed to look like? Because right now I can show you my whole planner.
Yeah,
my
what
next
is it
18
supposed
months
to
on
look
there.
like? Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Because like my next 18 months is gonna be something real, and I need to know what you're trying to do in the next 18 months as well. Because I'm not about to be sitting up here pulling along dead weight. You either gonna be moving or you gonna be stagnant. I'm gonna leave you right where I found you. I ain't bringing no dead weight.
Don't hurt me now.
I will leave you right where I found
Don't do
you.
me like that now. I need you.
Look, if you ain't look, you gotta be. We moving around
Man,
here.
you know,
Ain't nothing sitting still.
nothing.
Nothing.
You know, I came across some women, some grown women. You know what I mean? That, you know, kind of tightened me up a little bit. You
How
feel
did that
me?
make you feel?
You know, it made me.
And wait a minute, how they tighten you up? Give the whole story.
I ain't gonna
Tommy.
give the whole story.
Give
man.
the whole
We
story.
ain't gonna go there. It actually it gave me another perspective.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Talk to
As
us.
far as like reverting back to old ways of myself in a like a positive manner. You know what I mean? Because for a while, man, I was angry a lot, bro.
Okay.
And I was just really like out here doing shit just to try to like fake heal or, you know what I mean? You going through the motions.
faking the
Every
funk.
dude know that. Yeah, every nigga to fake the funk.
You
Like you
faking
happy
the funk.
or you jiggy when you ain't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you can definitely admit that. Like I wish more people did that. Be honest with themselves through phases of their life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
It hurts though.
it hurt, bro, but it's worth it.
It hurts.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm saying that because I'm currently like just coming out of that.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurt to admit the truth to yourself. When you got to look in the mirror and
The day you look at the mirror.
the day you do, because a lot of
Man.
motherfuckers is walking right past. You ain't even looking in that. You ain't even looking in the mirror. You like straight out the shower. You threw the towel on, right to the room. You know what I mean? Like look in the mirror, my
Not
baby.
even in the peripheral.
Look in the mirror.
Yeah.
What's good, Randy?
Howdy.
Huh? What's going on, my baby? You good?
Yeah.
All right, man. All right. You been drinking already?
No,
Just
Just
Coke?
the diet.
Just
just
the
the
diet do?
diet.
That shit ain't good for you, Randy. You got to slow down on the dudes, man. Slow down on that, man. What's my time frame?
it's better than the sugary stuff. You've got about 10 minutes.
I got about 10. What's sugary stuff, Randy?
What?
The,
sugar- what's
the
sugary
regular
stuff?
pop.
Like regular pop.
Who drinks pop, period? I can't drink pop, man.
Wait a minute. I just started drinking pop
Yeah,
again.
you did just smack a Coke. Like,
I did.
Damn.
But when I was pregnant, I used to drink Coke all the time. Like, let me tell you.
Damn, you was a fiend for the Coke? What's going
I
on?
don't know what was wrong with, but when I was pregnant, first of all, I didn't grow up in a household where my mother brought pop. The most pop we had in our household was Verner's. Like, we were whatever. We were juice and water.
Burners get flat in 2 days.
Shut up.
That shit get flat as soon as you open it.
But we
like.
didn't drink pop like that. So when I went to Western, my first year at Western, I
Shout out to
discovered.
Western. You
I
went to
know, right?
Western?
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah,
WMU?
that's where Juju was conceived.
Oh my God, Western.
I know, right? Don't bring me
Yo,
back to my
yo.
Western days.
Yo, Western, yo. Shout out to y'all, yo. Like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go,
You
yeah.
over there reminiscing.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I discovered Mellow Yellow, and Mellow Yellow is my favorite pop in the whole wide world. I love Mellow Yellow.
Oh, Mellow Yellow is so much better than Mountain Dew.
Oh
so
my
much
God,
better.
I love
Randy, you came in there real intimate
Yellow.
for the Mellow
He's
Yellow.
like, oh,
Mellow Yellow. It's
Mellow Yellow Zero is my
it's
jam.
mellow and it's yellow.
Oh my
It comes in
God,
zero.
I didn't know it came in zero, but I love Mellow
You
Yellow.
can get it at Target and Kroger. They don't have it at
Why did
Meijer.
I be at Target?
You be at Target.
But I go straight to the sparkling water.
You do.
I do.
When
I
I
love
go
me
to
some
Target, I
LaCroix.
go right to the Hanes t-shirts.
Oh, I can't do LaCroix. There's not enough flavor.
What?
Like, I need more flavor.
What?
Okay, Randy.
Like
LaCroix.
other brands like Bubbly or
Talk about it,
I
Randy.
don't like bubbly.
Talk about it.
I don't like bubbly.
You like bubbly?
No.
because it actually tastes like the fruit that's on the can.
I guess that's what it is.
Damn, y'all want to be fake healthy. Niggas want to be fake healthy out here. You want the sparkling water, but you want it to taste like Vernus.
Shut up.
Y'all terrible, man.
My
Niggas be
sister said LaCroix tastes like somebody burped in the can. She was like, it's nothing but acidic water. She said it's the type of water to put hair on your chest. She said, who buys this? Shout out to my little sister.
I like
love her.
I
and
like the
can't stand
Perrier
her.
water though. I like the Perrier.
I don't like that.
Sparkling water.
I don't like Perrier.
I like that. Yeah.
No, I don't
That's
like
my
it.
shit. Especially when I've been drinking. When I've been drinking cognac and indulging in things of that nature, I drink a Perrier or lemon water.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about good detox water.
First of all, let's talk about diets in this motherfucker because y'all eating pussy and these bitches' diets is horrible. What's going on? What are you doing? Ladies, y'all sucking dick and the nigga don't do nothing but eat bad shit.
Oh
Coney
my
runs
God.
and cognac.
So this is a rated R live.
You know what I mean? Coney runs and cognac. Get the diet right. That's the next question. That should be a question. What is
your diet?
What is your diet like?
When's the last time you had green vegetables?
When the last time you drank a kale smoothie with, or a spinach with some fruit and shit?
No,
When the
how
last
about
time you had a salad?
people don't drink water? Let's start there. It's a lot of people don't like water. They don't like the way it tastes, and I don't understand how you don't like the way it tastes.
pH
And it doesn't-
balance all fucked up.
And it doesn't taste like anything. Like, people don't like water. When's the last time you had a glass of water? Have you had at least 3 glasses of water? You're
Dr.
supposed to have
Africa
8.
said you're supposed to have 2 to 3 liters of water a day.
You should, but have you at least had 2 glasses of water?
That doesn't mean pure water, though. I mean, this is like 99% water. That counts.
No.
Randy, I'm
He said
looking at you- I'm looking at
99%.
you real crazy right now, Randy.
He said 99%.
Randy's diet may consist of beer and Hungry Howie's pizza with the LaCroix.
No, he does bubbly. He doesn't do LaCroix.
You do LaCroix?
He does bubbly.
He got
I don't
diet
do
do
bubbly either,
Diet
but
do and
No.
Hungry
It
Howie's.
tastes better than LaCroix.
But you know what though? Like I was talking to Dr. Rockland. This is my doctor. You know, shout out to Dr. Rockland. He did
Woo,
tell
woo.
me, like Mr. Beard.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need some water in your diet.
Now that ain't it. But I did tell him like I'm an honest dude and I'm goofy. So as soon as I walk in, I'm like Dr. Rockland. You know, before you check everything, I've been drinking a lot of cognac. Oh, I get a checkup twice a year. So whenever I
Lay it on
see
me
him, I'm
easy.
like, Dr. Rockland, I've been indulging in a lot of Hennessy, Douce. I've been indulging.
So what's your liver? How your liver
My
doing?
liver the shit. My liver is
Okay, we're going to check back in on
yeah,
you
my
at
kidney and
42.
my livers is
At 42, y'all. We're going to be...
at 42. I'll be healthier than I am now.
I hope you be laying off the Hennessy by then.
I definitely will.
Okay,
I definitely
'cause,
will. You know what? I haven't been drinking as much lately.
Lately.
Yeah, you know my family
I
man.
just FaceTimed you yesterday. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
I'm talking about like how I used to be though. Like niggas
You
was
slow
going,
down?
Yeah, niggas was going hard with the bottles, man. But, you know,
Man.
like my family, like when it comes to vices, our tolerance is so high. That's why it's like you got to kind of be careful in what you indulge in.
This is true.
You
This
know
is
what I mean?
very true. And
if-
that's with anything.
Don't let your vices control your life.
That's with anything, not just drinking.
Because
know
if you
your
buy
limits.
a bottle for you put gas in your car, you got a problem.
They out here though.
Niggas out here with an empty
What's
tank. you gotta
that? Gas tank on E, but
But
all
all
drinks
drinks
on me.
fill.
That's the lifestyle.
Niggas got
It's a lifestyle tonight. Actually, it's Saturday night. Somebody's doing that.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are you doing that
It
tonight?
is.
I don't know.
I just might gas tank on
Oh,
E.
yeah, but you got a fifth though.
All
That's all
drinks
that. Hey,
I
hey,
do.
hey. Take a shot for your boy.
Wipe me down.
You gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. Auntie, if you still on live, I need fish and grits. I need a whole plate. Yellow grits too, not the white grits. You know what I mean? I need the yellow grits.
Liver causes high cholesterol. I know you're gonna have liver damage, Auntie.
Hold on, Auntie said what?
You gonna
Tell
have liver
Auntie I
damage.
drink a green juice every day. I drink a smoothie every day. You know what I mean? I put kale, cucumber, sea moss.
Sea moss.
Yeah, sea moss.
You got so serious.
You feel-
Sea moss.
You know what I mean? With the coconut water. You feel me?
With coconut,
With the
I've never
coconut
done it
water.
with coconut water. I have put my LaCroix inside of my.
If anybody know me, y'all
my
know I
Everclear.
be on my healthy shit. Just because I drink a lot of cognac and I indulge in my endeavor.
You got balance. You need
Balance.
balance.
That's what life about.
Balance.
The fuck? I wish I would.
I have a kale smoothie this morning. I end my night with a glass of a Hennessy.
That's right. With a
Wake up
couple
in the
shots.
morning with a kale smoothie, a Hennessy in the evening.
Hennessy in the evening.
I cannot. That's
You know what I mean? And I drink about
Do you
like.
have a glass of water?
No, I drink about like
throughout the day?
6-7 bottles of water.
Really?
I go through a lot of water. The reason, you know, what started my water discipline? I used to work in the phone plant, and it was like no ventilation in there. It was hot as fuck on that line all the time. We used to have like the jugs of water, ice froze to death. Put that shit on the line for 10 minutes. You got a whole ass ice water in your jug.
Really?
Yeah, I mean
That's
niggas
not
used to
healthy.
like
And
go
that
like
has to be
jug
against
water.
some type
like,
of health regulations, like to have people working
yeah,
in that
what?
type of
Man, we
environment.
was in there dying. Niggas was in there dying. Thank God we ain't in there
Did
no
y'all have
more.
benefits?
Yeah, we had, niggas was. I just started working there at that time. This was some years ago.
Oh, I'm like, were there benefits involved
Yeah, it
with
was-
this?
it was
Why you
benefits
sitting up
involved.
there
That was-
risking your life for this?
That was the $10.50 an hour days.
Oh, bless your heart.
Ooh,
We
bless
start
my-
somewhere. We start somewhere. Yes, Lord.
You know,
Yes.
let me tell you something, man.
This holy water coming at you.
I can start over with certain pay rates, but
That 1050. That's
if you got a family and you don't have a choice, I can see that. But if you single and you got a choice to look out here and get something better, like
But people complacent
$11?
because they
Nigga,
be
what
on.
can you do with
hold on, they
$11
be
an hour?
on. This what kills me because
Goddamn.
I'm at a place where I like what I make. I do. I like what I make. I ain't gonna say what I make, but I like what I make.
We gonna talk after the podcast. We gonna talk after the show.
But I could not be 36 still in the employment opportunities group on Facebook asking for 1050, and that's not to say I personally can't take care. Bare minimum take care of just me by myself. I mean, when I was at Western, I was making 1050 just being a receptionist with my own apartment. That was wonderful. But 25, 1050, $600 biweekly. Well, who living off of that for real? My phone bill is $220.
I realized something. I went over my accounts with a credit union in Huntington. That's what I got a savings.
How you like Huntington?
I got a savings account with Huntington. That's it.
That's
Strictly
it. Because
savings.
I'm about to open up a savings account somewhere, and I'm like, I was debating.
Yeah, and different investments and stuff like that. But like, I think like 2 years ago, that's when I stopped relying really solely on my job for money, because I realized like with the layoffs and the up and down and it be shifty, I couldn't depend on that check every week. And niggas that get caught up with that every week check and end up broke because you're spending that money every week thinking you're gonna get it back next week.
But here go that generational thing. How many of us were passed down healthy financial habits?
Nobody. Niggas don't fucking know.
Shout out to my best friend again. Mimi's getting my life in order.
Yeah,
Mimi,
Mignon. Yeah, she been looking mad
budget
good.
my life. Iyanya, what is it? Ooh, I done messed up a whole name.
Ivana fixed my life, some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Fix
Mignon
my
fixing
life
niggas budget. She
budget
making
wise.
cupcakes.
I know, right?
And bacon and shit, cookies and shit.
My best friend is the best.
You gotta watch chicks like Mignon, because you will end up wifing her and be in love, and I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to leave. I don't want to do. She baking. You coming home from work. You had a long day. You smelling cupcakes. As soon as you walk in the house, just. I think that's the lemon butter.
The lemon butter?
I think that's the lemon butter cupcake
I
that
cannot.
they made.
I cannot.
Yo, chicks who bake good is so dangerous because they bake all day, cakes and pies and shit.
I know.
All you doing is eating
Oh my
sweets.
God! And she got this raspberry cheesecake cookie.
Is they better than the ones at
Righteous.
At Subway?
Righteous.
Subway got that cheesecake joint. Mignon shit from scratch.
Yes.
about to-
Everything Mimi makes is from scratch.
I gotta hit her up.
Mimi be in the kitchen whipping it up. Mimi
She
bought
fucked me up.
an
She fucked me
addition.
up one time. She was on the Snap talking about like heat spots in your oven and
Yes,
shit.
with the bread.
What nigga know about heat spots in the oven?
Mimi.
beloved? You need a girl to get your heat spots together, B.
Which one is your heat? Mimi
You
is
got
the
your girl
realest.
baking your cookies and she don't know the heat spots, beloved. You need a Mignon. You need a
Mimi out here
Mignon shit,
winning.
man.
She's out here winning.
You know what I mean? You can't niggas like I can't even cuff no. What you doing? Don't wrap me up right now, Randy. We talking
has a
about
perfect-
cupcakes right now, Randy.
That is
Damn,
the
this is the Ignorant
cutest.
Intelligent Podcast. I guess I got to wrap it up. Shout out to women who bake good and
Woo, woo.
feeding their man plenty of nourishment.
Shout out to mental health.
Shout out
If you
to
are
mental
not
health.
mentally healthy, seek help.
You know, I might
No
need to
more
seek
Mac
help.
Millers 2018. Talk to somebody.
The next person that leave my text don't read, I'm going to need mental help. Don't leave my text no read.
I
take
felt
that
targeted. I felt targeted.
Oh, you do? Yeah, did you leave me on read? We'll
And that is all.
This is Ignorant Intelligent. Episode 19. Randy got his diet due. He's eating Hungry Hobbies later. We know his diet terrible. So we're going to wrap this up. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Auntie, them grits, baby. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. I need it. Thank you. Thanks for coming, Chanel. Thanks for coming. Oh, every time you come, you eat, but